One chore that I've got to get done today is to deal with my potatoes. So what I did was, as soon as I harvested them, I just left the boxes sitting out here. Because I don't have a dark place to put them, I just threw, other boxes on top of them. So I really like this book, Root Cellaring, Natural Cold Storage of Fruits and Vegetables by Mike and Nancy Bubel, B-U-B-E-L, however you pronounce that. And I used to use this book to get, like temperatures and humidity for storage at my little organic produce and grocery store, just for storing, for a number of weeks, so I could buy, in bulk, potatoes, carrots, beets, and things like that. So they say for curing, spread them out in a protected place where the temperature is 60 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit. They should not be exposed to rain, sun, or wind during curing. After 1 week to 2 week curing period, potatoes are ready for storage. They say potatoes keep best at 36 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit with high humidity around 90%. Under good storage conditions, which are not hard to provide, potatoes will keep for 4 to 6 months. Keep in the dark. So that is potatoes. And so carrots are very similar in storage conditions, kept cold and moist, 32 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit and 90 to 95% humidity. If you want to store them in the cellar, their favorite way is to use damp sawdust. And they also talk about, storing them in the garden, which is what I'm going to do with my giants of Colmar, which aren't so giant. They're kind of stubby. But yeah, I haven't washed anything because I just, pulled them out, kind of knocked off the dirt, and I'm storing them that way because I figure we'll eat them up pretty quickly. But I'm only concerned about, like, how do I want to store my seed potatoes? Okay, so I've got everything cleaned up here. This is a box of seed potatoes. I grabbed the bigger ones out of the bunch and stuck them in here. And this, I wanted to have like 20 pounds. And so I threw in 25 pounds in case I lose some. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with these guys. I'm just leaving them out here. Maybe they can cure a little bit longer. And inside my chest freezer, which is converted to a fridge, I've got another 25 pounds of potatoes. And here I've got 1 5-pound bag of potatoes. Oh, this is my carrots. So I've got 2 about 5-pound bags of carrots. Earlier, I had harvested, 15 pounds of those romance carrots out of the bed, and then I planted clover, and so then I've just got this last about 5-pound bag of German butterball potatoes. And Tyler and I have probably eaten about 15 pounds of the potatoes that I got from the berry patch. So altogether, that's about 75 pounds from that area, and I still need to get potatoes from the garden. Before and after. Hey, so I am out here in the garden potato patch, and I was hoping that we get a dry day so I could maybe start digging potatoes, but no such luck. So I'm gonna go over here to the basil greenhouse and pick some basil. Yeah, I probably should have picked these way earlier. Got some nice, decent leaves, but like most of this is just like so much mildewy crud stuff, And I gotta get this cilantro and dill out of here. But yeah, just like, yikes. More knee room. Hey, so we're getting little patches of blue bits in the sky, and sun's been trying to pop out. So if nothing else, it's dry out. But tomorrow is supposed to rain a lot, so I thought that I would get my lettuce cut for my salad mixes for us and my #1 customer, and get some chard cut because the stuff in the greenhouse, the lettuce in the greenhouse is growing pretty slow. I already cut some of the baby chard and spinach in there, but I thought I'd get some more baby chard out here and get this lettuce since it's all fluffy. Oh my gosh, actually, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I was thinking that if I have a little bit of time today, if nothing else, I'm gonna go dig up a couple of potato plants here in the garden and just see, you know, like kind of if there's any potatoes at all in there, and checking for slugs. Got to check for slugs in the lettuce. So I've got the lettuce, the little bits of chard, I got the parsley and kale and the chard, and squirrel's having a canyptoid over there. I have to take off my coat. It's warm in the old sunski. So let's do a little trial dig here, shall we? Okay. Let's try not to stab any potatoes. Oh, brother. There's probably gonna be nothing. Potatoes! Potatoes, I see potatoes, people. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, wow. Dudes. Oh, they're nice little potatoes. This soil is really sandy. Okay, so there is one plant. La la la. Oh my goodness. Wow, dudes, I didn't expect this. Didn't expect to even get any. Where I end up stabbing potatoes. Well, I'm not seeing any more. Well, I didn't expect any, so I thought like I'd get one potato or something. So that's not too bad. Can you see that? I mean, that's not a lot at all, but it's better than I thought. So, gosh, maybe I could just get this done today. What do you think? Funny that I brought 2 boxes out as if. So I got 1 box. Anyway, I got my potatoes back. Probably more than what I bought for seed potatoes. That's not too bad. So now all I need to do is plant garlic sometime. Got a little bird stuck in the greenhouse here. I tried to open the door so he'd go out, but oh my gosh. I think he's got it figured out. There he goes. So I'm out here in the greenhouse because I'm trying to scrounge just a little over an ounce of spinach so I can fill out my 5-ounce bag that I want to get to my #1 customer. And just, you know, yesterday, today, harvesting stuff, I decided this is going to be my last week for sales. You know, I don't have any basil left. Everything's kind of growing slower because we're getting way less light this time of year. And so, yeah, I just let him know this will be the last week. And it's kind of nice because that means I think I can get through September. So next year, if I can get through September, that'd be awesome. And get stuff to everybody. So, I just need to plant enough for that because I think I can do it. but getting into October, it's just too sketchy. Okay, here's my last shipment of stuff. 3 bags of lettuce mix. 1 6+, 8 ounce, whatever you want to call it, bag of basil. Parsley. Little bit, not quite, 5 ounces of baby spinach. Cucumbers. Hello, cucumbers. And we've got our greens. But underneath our greens, we have 2 great onions, 2 bunches of carrots, 3 Italian parsley, chard, and mustard greens. Tuck everybody in there. Okay, folks, last sales of the year. Do something interesting, squirrel. Acrobatics. Squirrel's still in the sun. I haven't moved hardly. Hey, so we have a sunny day today. Look at that, blue skies. But it poured down rain last night, so we got more water in the old buckets, and it's pretty muddy out there in the garden because I would love to plant garlic today, but yeah, I'm just gonna let that dry out. But I think what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day is get leaves and move them over on top of the basil that's in the composting bin, and then just clean up around the bins and get ready for winter, and you know, clean things up and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Before and after. Hi, dear friend. Haven't seen you in a very long time. Getting the last of the skunk cabbage.